What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, Pepe is starting to give off some bullish signs that I don't think people even recognize yet. And so with that said, I wanted to share them with you today to give you a little bit of insight as to what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, and much more. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into it. Now, guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Pepe yourself on up to 100x leverage, you can use that BTCC link down below. Guys, when you do sign up specifically with my link down there, they're going to give you a 10% bonus on first-time deposits between $500 and $100,000. This means if you deposit $3,000, for example, they're going to give you $300 on the spot to start trading with, completely free. And if you turn that $300 into $1,000, all that profit you just made is all yours, no strings attached. This is literally an opportunity for you to make free gains during a bull market, which is almost impossible to come by. So go check that out down below, because again, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to have that discount and that bonus, okay? So go check that out. Let me know what you think. Now, looking at Pepe, okay? What we spoke about in yesterday's video was the fact that Pepe's price was falling. You know, we saw this initial pullback right around here. And in that video, I told you, hey, what's going on right now, although it may feel scary, it's not that scary. What we're seeing is a macro back test, and as long as we see support holding right here, we're going to be in a good spot. And so I told you to watch very closely to see if we could bounce and maintain outside of this channel, because as long as we could do that, we'd probably be looking good, and that's what you can see. We are seeing Pepe's price maintaining outside of this channel as of now. We're getting some bullish signs now that we are even testing it again, and I want to tell you a little bit more about what is happening right here and what you can be expecting next now that we are seeing these bullish signs here. And I will remind you, if you're somebody who is new to this crypto thing and all this stuff, backtest, structure, Fibonacci's, it's all confusing, or maybe you are more advanced with all this stuff, but you're simply just trying to get better, all that I ask from you is just to stick around until the end of the video, in which I'm going to talk about the Discord server, okay? In the Discord server, people are making hundreds of percentages and gains every single day because of all of the education that we are seeing going on in here, from the professional traders that we have to the classes, the workshops, the courses, the mini videos, and much more, making ridiculous gains. So if you do want access to that, you're just trying to get better at this whole crypto thing, again, all I ask is you just stick around until the end of the video. Now, let's talk about what we're seeing now. So again, you know, we went over that reminder. Boom. We saw Pepe's price pull to the downside. Not really that big of a deal. Let's talk about what happens here, because now that Pepe is seeing the second push towards this channel, we're actually getting those bullish signs I just told you about. Now, bullish sign number one. What we can see is that as Pepe came down for this second move to the downside here, we're actually seeing the bulls step in even more than they did right here. So of course you can see the bulls kind of stepped in here. They're really stepping in right now. And the reason, of course, this is so bullish is not only just because the bulls are stepping in, but also due to the fact that, generally speaking, it's not uncommon for the lower you get, actually the more hard it is on the bulls, the harder it is for them to be able to step in. Sometimes you see them start to give up as the bears start to win, but that's not what the Pepe bulls are doing. The Pepe bulls mean business, and they're buying and buying and buying as we're getting towards these lower levels, pushing that price back to the upside. Now, as this is happening from a structural perspective, what you can also recognize is it does make a lot of sense that this could be that final move, or one of the final moves to the downside. You know, Pepe has a history of 5 waves up and 3 waves down. Now, not true pure Elliot's wave theory here, but very, very similar to some degree. And if we go onto the hourly charts, you can see what I mean. As you can see here, Pepe gave us a beautiful 5 wave up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves upward, and then 3 waves back towards the downside. Look, let's get our 3 wave put on, or just an ABC, right? We had 1, 2, and seemingly we're putting in that 3rd wave back towards the downside, and we are still maintaining the higher low. At the time that this is happening, you can see that we're hitting a real good golden ratio right here. We're sitting directly back at that Fibonacci zone, which whenever you get a 3 wave putting you back at your Fibonacci zones, it opens up a beautiful door for that crypto to then start trying to push back upwards. And so because of that, considering that we are getting not only just the price looking good from more of, you know, what are the bulls doing perspective, but the fact that we are getting the structural 5 wave up, 3 wave down, hit your golden Fibonacci zone, push back upwards. Considering we're getting that beautiful momentum and that systematic move like that, it makes a lot of sense as to why those bulls are stepping in here. Now, not only are we seeing it from that perspective, but if you look at something like your 4-hour RSI, this bad boy is tanking all the way back to 43 right now. This is the lowest level that Pepe's been at since, the last time we got here was right here. The last time we saw Pepe this low on the RSI was right before we bottomed out and put in this beautiful move upwards. So I would be willing to say it makes a ton of sense for Pepe to start trying to make that move upwards soon as well. Now, the next thing I want to show you is what is going on. Let's close this out. And let's go to your MACD. Let me pull up that moving average convergence and divergence. And what you can start to see here is that Pepe is actually in a kind of a more of a sustained moment right now. It's not super opened up and super wide, pushing back towards the bottom side. No. We're seeing it sustaining. And again, the last time we saw it sustaining like this was right before we put in this bottom and put in this move upwards. So does this mean that Pepe for sure is going to start pumping to the upside? No. But what it does mean is that as its price is going lower and lower and lower, it's doing a better and better and better job in maintaining this and trying to go back up, opening up the door for that possible move. Because remember, maybe there are opportunities for that inverse head and shoulders to play out if we push back up towards that 2342 level, right? And so because of this, although it doesn't guarantee that this will be successful, it doesn't guarantee that we're going to go back up here, it does make it even more likely. And that's the reason why I did do a little bit of buying on some Pepe this morning, just because I do like my odds. But in the grand scheme of things, I need you all to remember the big picture here is that Pepe broke above this previous all-time high and is just trying to build support on top of it. That's all that's happening right now. It broke that all-time high and is trying to build support on top of it. And these little mini signs that we're seeing are a good sign that it very well may be successful and then try to make that move towards the upside in the near future here. And so because of that, I just wanted to share these good signs with you. And as of course we do get more clarity as to what is going to happen here, then I'll let you know exactly what to be on the lookout for next. Now, as I do remind you, if you're somebody who is trying to just get better at crypto, simple, that's all it is, I want you to check out the link to the Patreon down below. Guys, it is the price of a Netflix subscription or cheaper, either $17 a month or $5 a month. And when you use that $17 or $5 a month, you're going to get access to this Discord server that, as I mentioned before, is going absolutely insane. There are over 400 members that have joined just in the last 2 weeks because of the value. We have Insights with Tyler. This is where I post my thoughts and insights and things that I'm seeing, doing. Sometimes when I'm buying and selling, sometimes the changes I'm making in my own portfolio, meme coins, all types of stuff, right? This is kind of just my own personal feed that I give people information in. Daily technical analysis gets posted every single morning for you to study and learn from. Same thing with daily fundamental analysis. I've hired 2 professional trade teams that have come in and are giving us their buy and sell signals every single day throughout the week. Pro Trade Team 1 and 2. We have premium classes. For example, I did a masterclass on the Fibonacci's, 5 keys to bull market investing. I have a masterclass on the Bollinger Bands coming out in a couple days. We have premium live workshops in which I'll be hiring 3 to 4 coaches every single month to come in and give a live workshop for all of you members. There are beginners courses. We just had another one release about 20 minutes ago. Leverage Trading for Beginners is live now. 25 minutes long, 17-page PDF, a couple pro tips and cheat sheets at the end there. All of this stuff available for people to learn how to leverage trade. There's also another one on technical analysis for beginners, and I still got 3 more on fundamental analysis of cryptos, meme coin investing, and altcoin investing. All of that will be going live over the next coming weeks. There's Tyler's Tips, 2 to 3 minute long videos where I go over just random stuff that'll help you out. And as I said, the wonderful community that is printing gains every single, this is just today, even in a red market, people are printing gains. And it's because of all of the work we're doing to cultivate a community of people who are just trying to get better. So if you're trying to get better, go to the link down below and go check that out. And don't forget, you can start trading some Pepe yourself and get that 10% bonus on BTCC down below. So overall, I love the bullish signs that I'm seeing. I think this is a great sign, and I will continue to update you every single day on what's going on. You guys know I like to post 4, 5, 6 vids every single day. So if you have been enjoying them, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.